Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Today we're covering one of my all-time favorite sovereign citizen Karens, Lenka Koloma, as she attempts to literally secede from the United States by filing so-called land patents on property she already owns. No, it doesn't make sense. No, it won't make sense by the end of the video either. So buckle up, let's begin.
You said that you made copies of everything, correct?
Yes.
The whole document.
I couldn't make a copy of the last of these little parts here.
Do you want me to leave you the copy with that? A copy of that? It's a certified copy.
If you have a copy and you want to leave it, you can, but I don't want any originals.
It's a certified copy. Do you want to put it on the file with the document that you've made?
Yeah, as long as it's not clipped like that, because I won't be able to scan that.
Well, when I was at the branch in Laguna Hills, they said that they open it and then they scan it, and then they staple it back.
I'd rather not if it's an original. If it's a copy, that's fine.
Well,
I'll
it's a certified copy of the original from the BLM office.
So here's what happens: is when I undo it, it's no longer a certified copy for you.
Okay, so how do you want to include it on the?
I won't. She won't need She won't need that part. She'll be able to tell from the rest of it.
Okay, well, it was given to you, and what was your name? I'm sorry. She said that
I'm
you can.
156. We don't give out our names.
Well, I actually, when we were talking about where's the code that
Yeah.
for you to receive, I found it. It's right. It's the very first one on the notice there.
The United States.
And that was
First section.
It's researched and verified. We looked that one up.
43.
Oh, so it's researched and verified, because you looked it up? That's like finishing brain surgery and then saying, I'm not a doctor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn.
Section 5403, 5407, and 5408.
That doesn't have anything to do with recording. There's nothing that says that we have to record the document in that.
It says, should you refuse to record my affidavit?
Yes,
It has to be a recordable document.
Hold
on.
Yeah.
Well, let's just play that game with her then. If it has to be a recordable document, then show me the law that says it has to be a recordable document.
You want the government code? Fine, here it is. According to California Government Code 27201, the recorder shall accept documents only when they are authorized or required by statute or court order. So unless you can provide a statute or court order that requires her to record your nonsense, she doesn't have to record your stupidity.
And what is recordable?
It's the list of recordable documents.
It's an affidavit is an affidavit. It's made under pains and penalties of perjury.
That's right.
That's right. That's the force of law.
Any document.
Any document, exactly. So yeah, we have the four.
Here's the problem with this. It says any that is authorized or required by statute.
Well, yeah, but this is now going into the statute.
Do you even hear how ridiculous you sound? The state of California is not about to rewrite its laws to accommodate your frivolous land patent, Lenka. That's not how reality works.
Okay, we are still in America, okay, and the Constitution is the supreme law of the land, okay. These are
Land patents.
Yeah, land patents, okay. So you have to remember that they created all these statutes, codes, and ordinances, but anything that's repugnant to the Constitution is null and void. So they can make, the legislature, all these attorneys can make their, codes and statutes all day long, okay, because that's what they are good at, to strip us of our rights. Okay, but we always have to remember what is the supreme law of the land. This is the land recording of properties.
Alright, I know a bunch of you are already opening a new tab trying to look up what a land patent is, so let me save you the trouble. A land patent is simply a detailed legal description of a parcel of land. It dates back to colonial times and was used by the US government to encourage settlers to move west. Now, people file land patents for legitimate reasons. But Lenka is doing it for all the wrong ones. When sovereign citizens file land patents, they believe it magically frees them from all laws below the federal level. They also believe it eliminates property taxes and wipes out liens and mortgages. Spoiler alert, none of that is true. This was already ruled on by the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals in Hilgeford v. People's Bank.
Okay? So we go by Constitution, which is the supreme law of the land as it was declared in Article 6, Section 2, and anything repugnant to it is null and void. Marbury versus Medicine, 1803. And fraud vitiates everything, and everything it touches. The most solemn judgments, agreements, contracts, Throckmorton versus United States. It's very simple.
Here's their broken logic in simple terms. Because the federal government originally issued land free and clear, they think filing a land patent today erases mortgages, liens, and taxes. That's fantasy. As Judge Frank Easterbrook put it, people saddled with mortgages may treasure the idea of having clean title to their homes. The usual way to obtain clean title is to pay one's debts. Federal patents do not prevent later interests and have nothing to do with claims arising under state law. Again, Hilgeford v. People's Bank.
Okay, we should, if she needs the,
I've known about Throckmorton for 15 years.
I know.
Yeah.
this has been already decided on. This is not anything, that needs to be negotiated. That has been already decided on. There is plenty of case law that land patent is the superior. It's the highest patent. Any titles are inferior, and this is why we are recording these documents to correct all their errors.
You're so full of yourself, which means you're completely full of nonsense. And no laws at the federal, state, or local level are changing just because you want to declare Lenka land.
And the fraud that was committed.
And to remove any ambiguity.
And to remove, exactly, any fraud and any issues and any errors that were administered. This is why we are in the recorder's office, to correct all those inferior titles and deeds and everything that was labeled as real estate. I did not buy some real estate. I bought land. I bought property.
Here's some real advice. If you're a property owner, you should probably learn your rights and responsibilities. Because even with your magical land patent, if you don't pay what you owe, the government will take your property, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, that wasn't disclosed to you.
It wasn't disclosed, so fraud vitiates everything. This is why we are correcting the documents, we are correcting the records, and this is why we are recording all the records. And the fact that the public servant, a manager, would not disclose her name, that's very concerning to me, right? Isn't that true? I will give my name all day long, because I am speaking the truth, based on evidence, law, and facts, and I have nothing to hide. I'm not a criminal. I'm not committing any crime.
Yeah, but this is what you live for, attention. You're shameless. And I'm sure this clerk didn't come to work today expecting to be harassed by an Amazonian Karen. The human version of an iron lung. Who still hasn't learned not to eat her phone while recording.
So you have to get her to accept this document with all the rest of them.
Well, this is a notice. She's given a notice, and it was witnessed that we were all here.
Did you take a picture of it?
That's why we have a second copy. You made two originals, so one.
She would be happy to make copies of that one.
Oh.
Just have her make copies of that one, because that's the
okay.
original.
Yes, that's the original. So I thought that we signed this one too.
No, we only signed one. See.
So this is the notice to clerk 156. And it's signed and witnessed.
Oh look, it's got a thumbprint and menstrual blood. Well folks, it must be official now.
If you are a homeowner, you actually do not own your home. And if you look at your deed, your warranty deed, your corporate deed, or any deed, just look how you are labeled. You are not labeled as a landlord, as a property owner. You are labeled as tenant.
Karen, tenant is just another word for property owner. How unbelievably stupid are you?
Yeah.
So according to our records, to be able to record a document here, it has to either be an instrument which transfers title, gives the lien, or gives the right or duty. So I myself cannot ascertain that. I can send these documents to county council.
Okay. Well, but you know what? The county council, you are not to take legal advice. Your job is to record the documents, and if they are made under, notarized and lawful documents.
I
know.
could do this all day long with you guys. I could really care less if I record it or not. But
I know
job
you do.
says
I know.
I have to have a government code that allows me to record it.
Well,
I do not have
So
a
use the
government-
one.
so why don't you use this one?
It's the one that's right here.
Right.
This is the one
Yeah.
I don't
that
have
you
any
want you to use.
recording information from a government code. I need a government.
Well,
the
okay,
civil
you
code of
see,
government
right,
code
but
says
the
the recorder has to record it.
I understand what Clark 156 is saying. You, the viewer, understand what Clark 156 is saying. You know who doesn't understand it? Lenka. Lenka doesn't understand a word of it.
All right, perfect, thank you. And then we have one last one, which is for the 32 salt air.
Was that just part of the document in the first place?
Yeah, it was. It was at the end.
Oh, yeah, I made a copy of
that's
that.
right.
It's just the ones that were.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I
All
just
right.
didn't want to take.
Okay,
your
and then
documents.
so we need a copy of this one. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Betty. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Linda.
Hey, we can just give anyone.
Well, at least she ain't a Karen.
This part is especially ironic. They think she's not a Karen simply because she's doing what they want. That's not how reality works.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. I take. Yeah, I take. Yeah, give it to the. Do I keep a copy? No, you take a copy. Give it to the
I don't need a copy of that.
It goes with the documents.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does. It goes to the council.
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, that's the most important one to record.
It's not, but that's fine.
Clark 156. You might be my new spirit animal.
Bye.
Something a little different today. You know what I mean?
You're not the first and you won't be the last.
No.
Okay.
And actually, and we are standing up for our rights, our property rights, even for yours. I don't know if you own a home, but
You say so.
yeah. Just look at your deed. If you are the landlord
We'll
or
help
the
you.
tenant, we will help you.
It hasn't helped anybody in my 15
Oh, it
years
has.
here.
It has.
I've seen several people trying to do things the way you're trying to do.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, well,
Do you
thank
have
you.
their contact information? We'd like to join up with them.
Well, it hasn't worked yet. So
When you say that that hasn't worked, like what
the
didn't work?
documents that we can't record don't get recorded. I don't know what on your side what it does. For us, if it doesn't have a code, I can't.
Well,
record
that actually also proves that you are a foreign entity, and so you have no rights to our property.
You always claim you're fighting for your constitutional rights. Yet you constantly prove you don't understand the Constitution at all. The 10th Amendment gives states the right to govern themselves. You're in California. Your land is in California. That means California law applies, whether you like it or not.
You only have to the real estate, so now that actually confirms that too, because we are not federal enclave. So this is an American land,
So
right?
then whatever you're doing doesn't really matter.
Well,
because
it's
you're
just
not
for
part of-
it's for the record of the de facto, the corporation, the county of Orange, which
It's
is.
been lovely. Have a wonderful,
Well,
wonderful
we try to help you too.
afternoon and weekend.
Okay, you too. Bye
I'll let you
bye.
know when she says no.
Ignorance is a bliss.
Yes, yes.
Ignorance is a bliss.
I think her name is Karen.
See what I mean? When a Karen doesn't get her way, suddenly everyone else is the Karen, even when they're just doing their job correctly. Alright guys, that's the end of today's video. Lenka Koloma is a clown, and I honestly can't wait for her circus tent to collapse. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss future uploads. And no, I don't care about your apology. You are under arrest.